Hello everyone and welcome back to Rundown. Of course, last time I've seen was a while ago, and throughout we've been guiding the Storm through XCW encounters, but today we are talking about XCW Cold Day in Hell, and kicking us off would be a New Age Open to crown a number one contendership to Jesse Justice's championship. Whoever won this match would have to wrestle later on in the night. In the Open, we would see Jackson Law, Brandon Hardcore Hobbs, Desmond Cross, Jay Ellis, and Evan Phoenix. Of course, the rules of the Open, all five men would be out around the ring, but only two would start, and then when a pinfall occurred, someone else would enter. And in the end, when it looked like Jackson Law was going to maybe get another opportunity at a championship without cashing in, Jesse Justice would take away the briefcase, stop Jackson Law from using it, and allowing Evan Phoenix to pick up the win and become the number one contender to the New Age Championship, which he would wrestle later on tonight, and we will get to that, as well as an interview with Evan Phoenix. Next up, we would see tag team action. Unholy, the team of Shane Shaw and DJ Wilbert, taking on Julian Void Jacobs and Mitchell Maverick. Of course, this time, the services of Mistress Candy were on the line, so if Unholy were to lose, DJ Wilbert would lose the services of his in-real-life girlfriend, as well as the person who's been the glue of Unholy. However, that glue would dry out, and Jacobs and Maverick would pick up not only the win, but they now have the services of Mistress Candy. Of course, afterwards, DJ Wilbert was frustrated with Shane Shaw, even walking out on him, and one has to wonder, this time, is Unholy done for good? We would see another tag team match occur. The Real Ones taking on EBW members Tommy Merriman and Brady Branson. Branson and Merriman teaming up and being dominant. One would expect them to dominate, but it would be the Real Ones picking up the win and continuing to show why they are the XCW Tag Team Champions. When we come back from this first commercial break, though, like I said, we would have Evan Phoenix joining us after he would win the New Age Open. And also, this will be Evan Phoenix's first time joining us.
Let's go. Can't stop me, can't stop me. 궤도를 다 뒤집어. Oh, get ready, dreaming area. Get ready, dreaming area. Can't stop me, can't stop me. 나를 이끌어봐. 떠나 자유롭게 가자 far away. 나나나나 나나나나 나나나나. Here's an area. 나나나나 나나나나 나나나나. Here's an area.
Back from our first commercial break, like I said, we'd have the man who would win the New Age Open and challenge for the New Age Championship, also winning that in the same night. Evan Phoenix joining us. So, Phoenix, in a New Age Open, of course, it was you and four other competitors. So, how do you prepare not knowing who your next opponent could be in that type of match?
It's very hard. You have to keep your head on a swivel the entire time. Luckily, in the match for me, I was the last competitor in, so that was mainly because other wrestling competitors are eager to get in. I think it's just not getting the big head thinking that you could just do it basically on your own, in the instance of being able to get in the ring as quickly as you can, because then it just wears you down quicker. And I think I was the only one, being the veteran in the match, that also poses a great advantage, because you think through it. And luckily enough, being the veteran and the only one on the outside, I knew to kind of take my time getting into the ring.
Now, you would also go on later in the night to defeat Jesse Justice and become the new XCW New Age Champion. 2 matches in one day is definitely tough, but how were you able to overcome the possible difficulties of wrestling twice?
I just got lucky they weren't back-to-back, if I'm being completely honest. It also helped that Desmond Cross was able to work on Jackson Law's legs to really help me with picking on a body part to work on for Jackson Law. And Jesse Justice, you never know what could go wrong with him. So planning for him was a little bit harder, especially wrestling once already. I mean, due to the win, I guess I got to thank the fact that Jackson Law kind of had a little bit of a grudge with Jesse to kind of help me out, because I don't think I landed awkwardly on my leg, so I don't think that like I could have finished the match if it wasn't for those two going at each other.
Now that you are XCW New Age Champion, of course you're going to have a target on your back. So what do you have to say to anybody in the locker room that may try to take advantage of the target?
I welcome it. It's expected to be in a champion in XCW. It doesn't matter if you're XCW World Champion, XCW Hardcore, New Age, International. It doesn't matter. You're always going to have a target on your back. I welcome it because I kind of got the saying in my head right now after I won the title is New Year, New Age. And, you know, this is a new Evan Phoenix. No more Evan Phoenix that's constantly losing matches. It's time to actually, like, kind of think about myself, kind of think about what the next step is. And I get that I have a target on my back, but I welcome it. I know that I have to get through 7 matches, and if I can do that, defending it successfully, I can move on to the international champion. So the way I look at it, I don't really necessarily have that target. It's not as big as everybody thinks it is. It's more of like an arrow. I'm the arrow that'll guide me. Those 7 matches are my guide in which I can reach the international title.
Well, you guys heard it from Evan Phoenix. The target means nothing to him, as it is more of an arrow. But we have to go to one final commercial break. When we come back, we've got a few more matches to talk about. And I'll also give you a preview into episode 9 of Encounters.
To be more than a conqueror, you have to learn to enjoy the pain if you want to survive the game.
Back from our final commercial break, and we thought we would see Fletch versus Miano Diaz, and Diaz's music would play, but we would not even see Miano. Of course, Fletch would then call Miano a coward, saying that Miano was scared to show his face. And then the music of Venom would play. Fletch, of course, focusing on Venom, would be greeted by a debuting Milo Malice. Of course, we would see him in Extreme King as Nico Vi, but a new side to Milo as he absolutely beat down Fletch, taking him into the audience, slamming him down in the bleachers as he would leave Fletch lying as him and Venom would walk out standing tall. We do know Fletch will get a chance for redemption at TakeOver the World when he goes one-on-one with Milo Malice. Of course, Venom potentially in the corner of Malice as maybe we have a new beast to look out for in XCW. Next up, though, we would see two titles on the line. Winner takes all. Brogan O'Shea, the current EBW champion, taking on James Cerebral, the Hardcore champion. And of course, like I said, EBW and Hardcore Championship on the line. With the Hardcore on the line, Hardcore rules apply, and these men would use chairs to try to take the advantage. But it would be Brogan O'Shea making the last call to James Cerebral in his reign of XCW Hardcore Champion. As once again, Brogan O'Shea would capture the XCW Hardcore Championship, as well as retaining the EBW Championship. Of course, we would hear Brogan O'Shea calling out JX, as these two will go one-on-one at episode 9 of Encounters with the EBW Championship on the line. We talked about Evan Phoenix winning the New Age Open, and we heard it. Evan Phoenix would also become New Age Champion, defeating Jesse Justice. No thanks, though, to Jackson Law, as he would distract Jesse Justice, allowing the championship to change hand and Evan Phoenix to become the New Age Champion. And you heard Evan Phoenix saying the target on his back represents an arrow to him. Next up, though, we would see a match that was announced at VCA's two former rivals, Corey Lee going one-on-one with Hunter Halkin, and these two men would beat each other apart, tearing the roof off the building. In the end, it would see Corey Lee taking home the victory, but what happened afterwards would be even crazier, as Corey Lee was pleading for Hunter Halkin to accept Corey Lee as a savior. Of course, Hunter would deny multiple times, but Corey Lee would, of course, grab a chair and connect with the head of Hunter Halkin, dragging Hunter Halkin to the back, as Hunter Halkin would finally admit he will be the disciple to Corey Lee. We do know Hunter Halkin will go one-on-one with Jason Myers at episode 9 of Encounters. So it will be interesting to see what Hunter Halkin has learned from Corey Lee, and if the teachings can help Halkin get back to his winning ways. And in the main event, if you can't get it done with others, get it done yourself, as Chris Jones would go one-on-one with myself in a Full Metal Madness match with the XCW Championship on the line. And if you can see by the scars on my face, this match was absolutely brutal. From crutches, barbed wire bats, cheese graters, tongs, forks, a super kick covered in tacks, but in the end that wouldn't get it done for Chris Jones, as I would retain the XCW Championship. Afterwards, though, Jackson Law would make a cash-in attempt, but Jesse Justice would return the favor, bopping Jackson Law in the head and knocking that briefcase out, so Jackson Law couldn't cash in. We saw Jackson Law cost Jesse Justice the New Age Championship. Jesse Justice cost Jackson Law a chance to cash in, so we will have to see what is next between those two men and what they want from each other. But like I said, a couple things to look forward to in the future. Encounters episode 9, Brogan O'Shea defending that EBW Championship against JX. Also, Take Over the World, Fletch with a chance of redemption at Milo Malice. Speaking of Fletch, though, he's in today's XCW Extra, going one-on-one with the headline Aaron Blaze.
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XCW Extra here on the Rundown, and a rare treat. We get to see Fletch in action here on the Rundown. This is a rare occurrence, even more rare occurrence. He's facing one-on-one here tonight. A match we don't get to see often. In fact, we've never seen these two one-on-one before. They've had a few encounters elsewhere, but never one-on-one, usually in tag team action. as Fletch tonight in our rundown takes on the headline, Aaron Blaze. These two definitely have some history with one another and are looking to finish that history here tonight.
His opponent from State College, Virginia, he is the headline.
As now we are being joined by the headline himself, Aaron Blaze, bursting on the scenes here at XCW, making an immediate impact, facing people such as Void and Hunter Houken. Big names. He was part of Elimination Chamber, and there were big things in the future for Aaron Blaze tonight. Can he get another big win against Fletch, a former XCW champion, 9-time international champion? I mean, Fletch is no slouch in and of himself. Last time these two were in the ring with one another, it was a hard-hitting contest. Fletch and Corey Lee tag teaming against Aaron Blaze, and he's been tag team partner, the Eagle, out in Tennessee, where Fletch and Corey Lee would become the first ever interpromotional tag team champions by Corey Lee pinning Aaron Blaze. But as the bell is rung, it looks like these two are gonna feel each other out here. As we start with a collar and elbow tie-up.
Only Sky.
Fletch pushing Blaze off. Obviously, Fletch has the weight advantage over the smaller Aaron Blaze. And there's a Japanese arm drag. Vintage Fletch coming out hot here. Japanese arm drags, 4 days. There's the third one. And Aaron Blaze is down and decides to roll out of the ring. Not going to let Fletch get any more of those. Fletch never stops with those. He just keeps going and going until you can't take anymore. And referee Steve-O administering the count. Aaron Blaze has till 10 to get back in the ring. And Fletch looked to go out there after him, but Aaron Blaze caught him with a forearm. And we're taking it back into the ring. Blaze with some strikes here. Whips Fletch. It was looking like he was going to whip Fletch out of the corner, but instead decided to keep him in and throw some strikes. And now we're going to whip Fletch out of the corner. Sends him into the other corner, and there's the jumping forearm. Blaze going for his patented corner combination here. There's the snapmare. Running off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick there. Fletch down, goes in for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Fletch grabs the ropes. Aaron Blaze without the ring awareness to drag Fletch away from the ropes there. Now has him in the headlock. Getting Fletch back up to his feet.
I actually like both of these guys.
Fletch gonna throw Blaze off. Off comes Blaze and a kick to the gut. And what's this? Beautiful sunset flip there. Tries to get for the pin, but Blaze able to scramble out and catch him with a kick to the side of the head. And a double stomp right there to the stomach. Fletch being able to get minimal offense in this. Blaze having an answer for everything Fletch has tried to go for here. Went for that double stomp again. Fletch able to roll out of the way. And another kick to the gut there. Blaze is down. This is vintage Fletch offense. Blaze catching the leg. They fall for it every time. Beautiful enziguri there. Kicking the head off the shoulders of Aaron Blaze. Goes in for the pin. But something we talked about Blaze doing, Fletch just did himself. Not thinking to pull Blaze away from the ropes. And we get to see that beautiful enziguri one more time here on the Rundown double feature. As now Fletch looks to stay on Aaron Blaze. Keeping that momentum. Oh, and a rake of the eyes from Aaron Blaze. That's just a petty tactic there. Blaze trying to stay in control. Went for the diving clothesline. And oh my God! A rope hung revolving DDT. 1, 2, and a near fall. That could have been it. Fletch busting out some innovative offense here tonight on Aaron Blaze. I don't believe I have ever seen Fletch bust that one out. He needs to bust that out more often. That was beautiful. Oh, he's got him up on his shoulders, trying to get him up. Has him in the torture rack position. Could be looking for that torture rack GTS. Trying to make him go lights out, but Blaze is able to shift his weight and the shoulder gives out a Fletch.
Come on, guys.
This could be the opening Blaze needed to take control. As Blaze comes off the ropes, and there's the Wildfire. Goes in for the pin off the Wildfire, and Fletch barely gets that shoulder up. Blaze obviously frustrated, throwing one of his best shots there with the Wildfire, but not able to get the pin. Throws Fletch off the ropes. And a Samoan drop from Aaron Blaze. Blaze going in for the pinfall. 1, 2. And Fletch again gets the shoulder up. We get to see that beautiful Samoan drop one more time in the double feature. Blaze almost having Fletch for the count there. Both of these men busting out things I've never seen them do in this once-in-a-lifetime matchup, trading shots back and forth. Blaze with a huge knee there. Could be looking for the trail. And he catches it. 1, 2, 3. And that is all she wrote. Aaron Blaze finally taking that chip off of his shoulder and getting the win over Fletch here tonight. And what an amazing contest this was, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for watching the rundown here tonight. Stay tuned for more action here on XCW Rundown, and we will see you all in the next one.
XCW! XCW! XCW!
Do you really want it? Say, give me a high, you got, give me a feeling. Say, give me a push,